Welcome to Red Lodge Provincial Park and another bowler camping trip. This will be a super short video because we are actually using this camping trip for relaxation purposes, and we're not actually going anywhere today. But I wanted to have something to share, so I figured let's kind of take a look through Bella the Boler and see how things have settled out now that we've had a summer of using her. I know we did a tour of it when we first got it, and it's time to kind of update that, if you will, with how it's actually worked out after being used for a few months. I think the first key to surviving camping with a small RV is to plan on doing a lot more things outside. So as you can see, we have the Canadian Tire Special Barbecue Grill, which is featured in a few different videos, the Coleman Camp Stove, the fire pit propane version there that we've been using a lot this summer, although I did bring actual firewood for this weekend. And of course, the awesome awning that Emily made so that we have a little extra shelter outside the bowler, and our chairs. Mine, plain, basic, but holding up so well. Little dog chair there for Mamel, and then Emily's fancy padded and heated chair. All right, let's go inside and I'll show you how things have held up so far. All right, so let's come inside and shut the door. That's a sound most bowler owners will know quite well. You have to sometimes give those doors a good solid slam to get them closed. So I closed the door to keep the bugs out. We also do have this homemade screen here that Emily fashioned together, which we use some strong magnets here to cover the door opening. It's not super hot today, so we're not too worried about keeping the door open for ventilation. One thing about the bowler is there's a ton of ventilation. You can see up here, this window opens. The jalousie style window opens across the front. This window opens here, so even right up at the front, we've got our small little powered vent there. Ton of ventilation up front by opening up the windows. Storage has never been a problem. We've got the underbench storage here. Keep a lot of our tools under here, things that we want to access quickly from the outside. So rubber mallet for pounding in the stakes for the awning. The leveling block goes under there. The pie irons stay under there, that sort of thing. There also is additional storage underneath the bench on this side, which I don't think we even have anything in there right now. It's completely empty. Up above the dinette, we have this whole cupboard here. This is where we keep our coffee pot, our bread products, our pot and griddle, things like that. The coffee, extra cans of cola product and water and beer. And both of these cabinets here, these locks actually work really well. That's not the case everywhere else. This is more kind of our more food. So hot chocolate, corn on the cob for later tonight, muffins for breakfast tomorrow, dog food, and all the junk food. Third cabinet on this side. Keep some of our newspapers, both for doing the crossword puzzles from them as well as fire starter. It's where our little stereo is mounted. Doesn't actually work for some reason. Haven't bothered to troubleshoot it because we don't really use it a lot when we're camping. We camp more for the sake of camping than for listening to music. And then we'll move towards the back of the unit here, which in a 17-foot bowler doesn't really require a whole lot of steps, couple steps, and we're at the back. Nothing too exciting about the bathroom and wet shower. Added a little holder there to hold some hand sanitizer, the towels, that sort of thing. The main closet here beside it got this handy IKEA shelving unit that we use, which really opens up a ton of space. Still lets us hang a few things up above, but that's where all of our different stuff, toiletries, flashlights, I don't even know what's in some of these drawers. Oh, the tablecloths for the picnic table, which we didn't even bother putting out, frisbees, lighters, yeah, all sorts of stuff. The like I said, flashlights, a little bit of duct tape, all kind of handy stuff in there. Up above the fridge, we have some, you know, our aluminum foil, Kleenex, another basket here with more, some cooking utensils, some small cutting boards, things like that. Good tongs and flippers, things like that. Lots of room up there. Of course, the refrigerator. I'm sure I showed you the inside of this before. Tiny little freezer. It's not a very big fridge, but it works fine for us traveling for a few days at a time. Other side here, underneath the oven, which we haven't tried yet. Under here we have our cleaning supplies, toilet chemical, all of that sort of stuff. Nothing really in the oven. Up above on this side, you know, we have our dish cleaning supplies in a little basket there. Our plates and whatnot, bowls on the other side. Little basket containing our coffee cups, wine glasses, all of that sort of stuff. So lots of room there for all of that sort of thing. In a small RV, you've really got to take advantage of space and get some creative solutions. So we got this little hanger here that goes over top of the cupboard door. You can see this is a cupboard door that doesn't latch very well. That's one of the latches we have to adjust, but got that for hanging some dish towels. And I don't know if you can see that really well, but of course when you own a bowler, everything in the bowler has to have cute little vintage trailers on it, like that towel. Inside there is where the trash can sits. More extra newspaper, that sort of thing, where the empty cans and bottles go when we're done with them. And on this side, that's where we have our big roll of paper towel to hang. So that works really well. And then we do have, as I mentioned in the original tour video, this bunk bed up here is not original to the bowler. This was added by, I believe, the original owner. We're only the third owners, but the original one built this bunk bed. We have no need to use it as a bunk bed, so for us it becomes storage. Has this convenient curtain up above it that keeps everything out of sight. At least out of sight until you decide to film a YouTube video. But basically we have these flat Rubbermaid bins where we store clothes, towels, that sort of thing. Lots of room up here for our laundry basket, extra sheets and blankets for the cold nights. And like I said, it all nicely stays hidden in behind this curtain and out of sight. Curtains all match each other, so that's nice. Down here on the bed, again, blanket with vintage bowlers on it, or vintage trailers, because that's what you have to do. Even more storage here at the foot of the bed. We have this, which we kind of call our game cupboard. I'll let you take a look down in there. You can see we have a few different little games and things stored in that one. And as we swing around to the other side, yes, even hidden at the head of the bed, yet another storage compartment. This one here, we keep our, it's kind of hard to see in there, but we keep our various books and things in this one. So no shortage of space at all in here. So again, you would think in a small trailer you'd be crammed for space, but that's absolutely not the case. As you saw under the dinette bench there, we have storage compartments where we don't even have anything in them right now. And again, it's super nice. Window at the head of the bed opens. Big window across the back, which would open. This big window here, it's actually one piece, both above the kitchen sink and the bed. It opens. You can see it's currently open. So lots of airiness, lots of ventilation, lots of natural light. Another vent up above here in the main, if you can call it the main kitchen area, I guess. It's open as well. Everything is really thought out well in here. No shortage of storage space. Everything that we need for a weekend or a few days of camping is here. Everything's easily accessible because, I mean, you can stand in the middle and basically almost touch every cupboard without having to move. So that's super convenient, and it really works for our style of camping. A couple convenient hooks right at the entrance where we can hang the keys so we never need to look for them. We always know where they are. But again, it really comes down to your style of camping and how you choose to spend your time. We don't, we're not very complicated campers. We don't bring out big fancy grills or ice machines or margarita makers or whatever. I mean, we get along fine with a single battery, the solar panel up on the roof, 12-volt power. We've only camped once this year with any sort of hookup, and that was at Medicine Hat, and that's not because we needed it or wanted it, but because it was the only site left available in the campground. So we are completely self-contained. As long as we can fill our tank with water, everything else we need is in there. It's super easy, super convenient. It pulls behind the truck like it's not even there. So fuel economy wise, I don't notice much of a difference between pulling the trailer and just driving the truck on its own. So that has been awesome. It's really allowed us to get out and, travel places and not worry about, crap, how far are we going? How much fuel is this going to cost? It has been an absolutely great purchase. So like I said, we're into it now. We've had it for, I guess we used it through June, July, August. So we've only used it for 3 months, but so far, 0 regrets.
That was huge.
Actually, it's funny. Emily, we were talking about how much storage and how we don't even use all of it. I completely even missed. I showed you the storage underneath the dinette seat here, but I completely failed to mention this giant cupboard in behind the dinette bench. This is where we keep extra toilet paper, paper towels, and the bag that contains the awning, the custom-made bag for the custom-made awning. So, I mean, again, there's so much storage here, I don't even remember where half of it is.
We are having so much fun with Bella the Boler, and I am continually astonished by the amount of storage. Truly, there's nothing that I think, oh geez, I wish there was a place for XYZ. Even this camping mat that we have here rolls up and slots in under the bed just perfectly, like it was made for it. And our folding chairs go under the table, and really nothing to be desired. Camping has been so streamlined for us and simplified and kind of back to the basics, and we're just having a great summer.
So like I said, I just wanted to do a quick video just to have something to put up. Not really an adventure or an exploration this time, but more just kind of a update on how life with a vintage trailer is going, and kind of almost a little bit of a review of the 17-foot bowler after 3 months of use and how it's going. Like I said, 0 complaints, really turned out great. One of the things about owning a vintage trailer or a bowler or a vintage bowler is you really get the opportunity to connect with a community of like-minded individuals. So that's been super awesome. The bowler community is great. Lots of groups on Facebook, lots of opportunity to attend events. We're gonna try and tailor our schedule a bit better next year now that we've bought a bowler and we're aware of just how many events take place over the course of a year. We're gonna have the ability to kind of plan better for 2023 and try and make more events, which, hopefully will work out for us, because that's part of the greatness. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.